Let's make a 1 skillet, 20-minute creamy lemon chicken and orzo. Hey there, and welcome into Taylor Kitchen, where we show very busy people how to make very delicious food in very little time. And today it's a delicious creamy chicken orzo with lemon, and it's so delicious, and it's made in 1 skillet, which is a bonus for all of you busy folks. Less cleanup. And it's very simple. All we need to do is start in our skillet with a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil. The butter acts as the flavor, and then the olive oil keeps the butter from burning. So I've got about a tablespoon of each going in. And while that butter melts, I need to grate in a couple cloves of garlic. Whoopsie. It's easier than mincing it. Lots of good garlic flavor going in there. And this garlic is already toasted enough. So I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of orzo. Now, orzo is a pasta, actually. People often think it's a grain, but it's not. It's a pasta. And it's kind of shaped like rice. And it cooks very quickly. And I just want to toast the orzo just a little with the butter and with the garlic. When you take the time to toast it a bit, it just enhances the flavor of what you're making, and it's so good. I would say that is toasted sufficiently, and now I just need to add 3 cups of chicken broth or chicken stock. This is homemade chicken stock. Whenever I cook a chicken, I make sure I keep those bones to make a nice stock or a broth. And in my Ninja Foodie on the pressure cook setting, I can do that very easily in just about 8 minutes. And it's the most tasty, flavorful broth. Now all I need to do is just cover this and let it cook away for about 10 minutes. And then we'll add everything else, and this dish will be on the table in under 30. See how plump that orzo got in no time at all. And because this is lemon orzo, I'm going to take a lemon and zest it. And then I'm going to squeeze the juice. And hey, if you're new here, would you take a minute to subscribe and turn on notifications to our channel? Click that bell icon below to make sure you get all the latest from us. And if you give us a thumbs up and leave a comment, it really helps out our channel, and we so appreciate you. Also, check us out and this recipe at tkfoodie.com. Zested, and then we're just gonna juice this lemon. It's gonna give it so much flavor. Nice. Okay, and then my shredded chicken goes in. This was from that whole chicken that I cooked and then made the broth out of the carcass. So I just want to give it a stir. Ooh, that's looking good. And then we need some Parmesan. And I have one of these things. I will link this below. This is the greatest little tool. All you do is put in your little chunk of cheese, and just kind of like at Olive Garden, where they say more cheese, and you say yes please. And very easy. You can see how it comes out so easy. And I do need some pepper in this. And I didn't add salt yet because I really want to wait and see how salty the Parmesan makes it. Because you know, Parm can be super salty, and I did taste the Parm. It is super salty. But then we get to mellow all this out with some cream. This is definitely a comfort dish. Ooh, I can add more cheese if I want to. But that looks so delicious already. See how easy this came together? You can do this on a weeknight for sure. I just want to give it a taste to make sure it has enough seasoning. That's super good. And that lemon is so bright. Okay, I think all I need to do now is just add a little parsley for some green. And we are ready to dig in. Nice and creamy. It's almost like you've made a risotto. Little green goes in. Let's give it another stir. This is getting so luscious and thick. All right, let's spoon a little bit. And give it a taste. Oh my goodness. This is so delicious. Creamy, bright and lemony, and then a little bit of herbaceousness when you add in the parsley at the end. And it came together in literally 20 minutes. You can buy a shredded rotisserie chicken if you don't want to do your own shredded chicken, just to make it super easy on you. But this delicious recipe is on tkfoodie.com.